Today on Jazz Cactus, we're making a braised short rib. Infused, of course. And my God, is this meat expensive. So let's not fuck it up. We won't fuck it up together. All right, we're just gonna salt and pepper them up, but we want to pat them down first. We want them nice and dry. What we want to do here, so you can see this nice fat where the bone is on top. You want to be able to see through it. If it's too thick, you want to rip it off. This is like right on the edge of a little too thick. The cooked fat is delicious, but if it's too thick, you're not gonna have anything you like. And you got some really nice marbling here. That's what you want to see. It's an expensive cut of meat. Do not buy the cheaper kind. If you want to eat an expensive cut of meat, buy probably one of the most expensive ways you can get it. That is my philosophy. I don't know if you feel the same way, Ev.
Life is so bleak and empty. You might as well enjoy some flavor.
I would say that these, what are these, eight short ribs probably cost around $50, which is a lot. It's not cheap. Buy something that's a little grass-fed, a little bit better maintained. Cook it really well, and you will have a delicious meal. You won't be upset you spent that $20. So what? You don't go to Starbucks one time this week. They don't even pay the correct amount of tax anyway. So we pat them down nice. We just want to throw a little salt, a little pep. You want to make sure we get all the sides here. So salt it like a sidewalk, baby. All the salt and pep that falls onto the board, we're going to use to get our last side. That's how I like to do it. Not too much pep because, you know, we got a dainty little tum.
He's got a dainty tum-tum.
Give it a little pat, give it a little pat and turn. Just do a rotation. We're going clockwise all the way around town, baby. Salt and pep, all your sides, and we're gonna get the top and bottom. This is beautiful. You wanna use a nice fine sea salt, is great. The salt is gonna add a really nice, rich flavor, and it's gonna pull out, draw out some moisture, which is gonna make the meat nice and tender. Tenderonis.
You guys got the tenderest meat you ever did see.
Just keep going clockwise, you know. As Papa told you. Oh man, I can't wait to eat this in like 7 hours. You ever get that? You're like waiting to eat something, so you just keep getting high, and then you get hungry. So instead of eating, you just keep getting high some more until you just created yourself into a monster.
I think that's an eating disorder.
Into like a Snorlax of a stoner kind of a deal. What did you say? I have an eating disorder? These are nice little pieces of meat here, little stubs. So if I admit I have a problem, then it absolves me of guilt.
I think that step's a little bit later there, bud.
Oh, I gotta do a whole program about it? Then you have the bottom side. We're just gonna use all this delicious seasonings that is on this board here and get your bottoms. Get your bottoms, you know? Wow, I'm really excited for these. This delicious flavor, as they say in Europe. Well, that's how they spell it. So we're gonna make a mirepoix. And a mirepoix is French for juices of Dionysus. Bet you didn't know that. So in order to make that, what we're going to do is we're going to peel this carrot. We're going to give a rough chop to all of the celery, the onion, the carrot, and then we're going to braise our short ribs to heavenly delight. So stick around with us. What we're going to do is sear the short ribs about 2-3 minutes on each side. We're going to take them out, put them aside. Then we're going to throw in our onions first for 5 to 7 minutes till they're nice and flavorful. We're going to chuck in our garlic whole, our cloves whole. We don't even care if it burns a little bit. We want that to be nice and aromatic. Then we're going in with our celery, our carrots, some delicious dry red wine. We got a nice Cabernet Sauvignon, some beef broth, and we're going to let that all come to a nice homogeneous boil. We're going to throw a little rosemary, a little thyme. I'm not going to put a bay leaf in it because I think that's disgusting, but you can.
Hate them.
Hate the bay leaf.
Yeah, I really don't like it.
Really? You too?
Hate them.
Wow, I thought I was going to catch shit from that.
No, I hate bay leaves.
That's
I put them anywhere.
unbayleafable.
Fuck bay leaves.
We say
Fuck Jeff Bezos.
fuck Jeff Bezos and fuck bay leaves. And then we're going to get the short ribs back inside once we come to a nice little boil. Get the ribs back inside, going into the oven. We got that at 325. It's going to be in there for a nice sultry 2.5-3 hours until it just falls apart. We've got our meats all salted and pepped. We got our cactus oil here. We're gonna add about 2 tablespoons. It's gonna give us like 100 milligrams for the whole. We're gonna add more. We're gonna try to get it up to like 200, and that's gonna give each serving like a nice 20-30 milligram vibe. We love that. We got a nice hot Dutch oven here. We wanna sear it till it's really dark brown. We want that deep flavor. 2-3 minutes aside, that's all I got. Okay, got some beautiful flavors cooking. What you want to do is you want to make just make a little hole in your vegetables. Put 2 tablespoons of tomato paste in there. Let that caramelize for 2 minutes. Then you're going to pour in your red wine and kind of scrape all that delicious fond, those tasty bits off the bottom of the pan. Then you want to let it sit and simmer for another 4 or 5 minutes. Now we're going to return our short ribs back into our delicious pot. They're going in. Then we're going to add some beef stock. And you want the stock to be at the same level. You want it to barely be over the ribs. You don't want to drown them. You want them to just be barely covering. If you need to add more stock, you could also add more water. However you need to go about that process. But you just don't want to drown them too much. Then we're going to go in the oven, 325 for 2.5, 3 hours. Until it's so fork tender, it'll make you want to come.
Right in your pants.
Like high school all over again.
Or this morning.
This is where we're going to add our thyme, our rosemary in here with our beef stock. Yeah, do you see these, Papa?
Those are beautiful.
I told you we weren't going to let you screw up your meal. Look at these bones, came right out, 3 of them. Poof, amazing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little foil tent. We're going to throw them in the oven. We're going to make our demi-glace while we're doing that. Nothing crazy. Keep them warm. Oven's off, but it's still hot. Lots of heats. All right, so we saved a cup of our braising liquid. We have a 1/2 cup of our dry red wine. And this is what we're going to use. And then we have some cubed cold European butter. And this is what we're going to use to make a nice demi-glace, a nice little sauce. Then we're going to plate it and eat it. I could hear Evan's tummy rumbling from here.
I am hungry.
Rumbling away. Okay, we want a nice medium heat. We're just going to throw in our braising liquid. All that flavor in there. And our red wine. We want to cook this down for like 10 minutes. We want to make it nice and thick, and then the butter at the end is going to take it the rest of the way there. You want to be on medium heat. Stir it occasionally. You're in great shape. All right, we got a nice reduced demi-glace.
A demi-glace.
We are going to now put our cold European butter in, and that's going to make it nice and thick. Shut the heat off. I like to cube them up. Maybe do 2 tablespoons. I think closer to 3, just because I like it buttery and thick. Just go ahead and stir it in. You're a professional now. Look at that. Beautiful. Let that butter slowly melt. Look how beautiful that thing looks. Oh, give it to us. Just keep whisking till all the butter is melted. And then bing, bang, boom. You're ready to plate. You got a demi-glace. Dude, this could be electric. Look at that. She's gorgeous. And we've done it.
All right.
Wow. Something tells me you're not going to be talking shit in a couple minutes. Fuck you, Gordon Ramsay.
Up yours, Gordo.
Wow, normally I would wait for Evan, but I don't want to. There's like 30 milligrams in each one of these ribs. Wow, we got in the demi-glace. This is just, dare I say, a tour de force. Nice little mash there. What do you want from me?
I want you to stop eating the food.
How can I stop?
I just said it like 3 times.
Look at it.
What do I want from you? One thing right now. Stop eating the food. Stop it, damn you.
Got you jealous. Why do you hurt me so?
Edging only increases the pleasure.
Mmm.
First of all, what is this? What have you done? Look at the decadence. It's so thick. What does it mean?
Tummy Touch Taste Time is brought to you by Short Ribs with a nice red wine demi-glace. Okay, pull it out. I'm sure you can get it out. Yeah. Teamwork.
Come on, man. Oh.
Wow.
Let's put that over there.
Look at her.
Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot which hand. I hold the fork in. I was lost for a second. I still don't know where I am.
Do a little fork. We could probably just rip it apart with our forks here.
You think so?
Yeah,
wow,
we
just
can.
came apart.
Yeah, we can.
Wow, it's so soft. It's so decadent. Don't sleep on this piece of fat that I'm just about to stick right in my face.
Oh.
Look at this. Look at this bite.
Wow.
Is it supposed to be this size?
This might be it.
Wow, watch me cram this in my face.
This might be it.
Oh!
Wow. Is patience worth it?
No. There was so much more of this a second ago. What happened?
You happen.
Don't look at me. I had 1 bite. You're fucking, you can't even stop.
Wow.
You're like an animal.
Whoa.
My God. Oh,
When you get the fat in there, wow.
it's so rich.
This glaze is so thick. It's got to be thick. Oh, you had to eat the last. You had to take all of it? What a prick.
You were talking shit, so.
Get away.
Almost done.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I like to say that cannabis is God's apology for making us self-aware, but what we've done here is a crime against humanity. No God that exists would allow us to do this. Put this on the board. This is top 5.
Top 5, baby.
Top 5 on the channel, maybe top 3. All right, let's talk about the French Revolution for a couple. Come over to the Patreon. You can get all of our recipes. You can watch me cook other things. You could see us shirtless. Mainly, you could just support us.
Yeah, short ribs ain't cheap, guys.
So we keep making things like this for you, showing you how to make it. Hit the subscribe, hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
All those things. All those things. Catch us on the live stream. Catch us on Patreon. Catch us at YouTube and catch us at the local buffet.
Try and catch us at the local buffet.
With a reason why there are no more crab rangoons. Sorry.